I know you want to be in the...
And here we go. Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy, one-on-one, to determine who will be in next week's Fatal 4-Way match to decide the #1 contender for the WWE Championship.
This matchup can be summed up in one word: explosive.
Jericho has to be on his game tonight, facing the tough and resilient Jeff Hardy.
Resilient is right. Hardy's nearly impossible to keep down.
A basic but effective maneuver. Y2J is one of the most determined athletes in the business, and I can assure you that he'll leave nothing in the gas tank by the end of this match.
Both men will be spent when this one's over.
He could put his opponent away. Right?
Jericho nails the lion salt.
Jericho and Hardy aren't.
And now a pin. This could be it. 2. There's no room for error when you're on the top rope. These superstars are in rough shape. Fatigue has set in, and I think this match could be over before you know it.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat.
Throwing his opponent around like a rag doll. There's the pin.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
Here's what the fans came to see.
Here's the code breaker.
We could be looking at a pinfall here,
1,
folks. 2.
What force behind that tackle? Remember how much is on the line in this contest. The winner continues to earn a shot at John Cena's championship.
This could be a pinfall.
1,
2.
He almost had the 3 count right there, JR.
A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
We all know what's coming next.
Y2J has slapped on the walls of Jericho.
And there it is. That's the match. Talk. No. Okay, I give up. I'll talk.
This is going to be a grueling match tonight. 4 superstars enter the ring, but only one leaves as the #1 contender for the WWE title.
And not just any superstars. Shawn Michaels, Mr. Kennedy, Chris Jericho, and Randy Orton. 4 of the toughest competitors out there today.
What a crushing leg drop.
Did you hear the impact on that kick?
I might say Chris Jericho's already warmed up after his altercation with Finlay earlier.
You think one of these 3 superstars gave Finlay that tape?
I have no clue. But whoever's messing with Jericho will learn that's a surefire.
Jericho nails the lion salt.
Hey, maybe Finlay's lying, King. Maybe it was him and him alone that created the tape.
So you mean the Irishman's full of blarney?
Jericho needs to consider it as a possibility at least.
And there's the cover.
Ouch! What a slap across the face! Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR.
Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground. He's locked on the walls of Jericho.
This match will determine that Y2J has slapped on the wall. Michaels is out. Michaels is out.
What a crushing bulldog.
And a hard knockdown. Big time impact.
Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
And that's a stiff kick.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
What an impressive Russian leg sweep. Oh, his back lands right across the opponent from that senton. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
What a counter!
Ow, what an elbow.
Oh my word, what a slam. And he strikes at his opponent with the knee.
Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow.
And bam, he knocks the opponent down.
A swift kick to the opponent.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
A vicious stomp. And there's the tackle.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
Looks like he's got some big plans, JR.
Uh-oh, it's the walls of Jericho.
Mr. Kennedy has been eliminated. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
He's going in for the kill.
He's going up. This could backfire.
And he strikes with the elbow.
He puts the boot to his opponent.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to? He saw that one coming.
Man, that was a vicious elbow drop. Oh, what a painful kick.
Good Lord Almighty, what impact.
And here he goes, taking advantage of a stunned opponent.
It's the walls of Jericho.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Chris Jericho is the number.
You want to keep
It was 2 weeks ago that Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy battled it out for an opportunity to face John Cena at the Royal Rumble. Now, can these two proud competitors put aside their differences and concentrate on the task at hand?
The task at hand? You make it sound like they're going grocery shopping. These guys are fighting Finlay and Snitsky.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
A textbook reversal there.
He catches his opponent with an elbow. And that's a stiff kick. Chris Jericho won a grueling fatal four-way match against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Legend Killer, Randy Orton, and Mr. Kennedy that set him up as the #1 contender for a shot at the title.
I wouldn't say he won that match as much as he survived it, JR. That was just an all-out war.
A swift kick to the opponent. You can bet that Jericho's looking forward to dishing out more punishment on Finlay to see if he can get to the truth on who really gave him that tape.
The problem is, there's one small obstacle in his way, and that obstacle goes by the name Snitsky.
There's no Y2J has slapped on the walls of Jericho.
He's uh-oh, it's the walls of Jericho.
Well, there it is. That's the match.
Jericho seemed to blame.
What's up, Jericho?
We're underway, and this weekend, King, Shawn Michaels will be in the Royal Rumble. Chris Jericho has a chance to become the WWE Champion, but tonight it's simply Y2J versus HBK in a classic match.
And both men know they can't look beyond their opponents tonight. Oh, what a painful kick! Chris Jericho's fought a hard road to earn the #1 contender spot. Not only did he beat Mr. Kennedy and Randy Orton in a fatal four-way, he beat this man too, Shawn Michaels.
And I can tell you, that back's not lost on HBK. You gotta think he wants to pay Jericho some measure of revenge. Styles make matches, and these two superstars are very similar, not only in style, but in design.
That's right. I think these are...
It's the walls of Jericho!
Well, like it or not, this one's over.
It's taken a long time for Chris Jericho to get here, but it was worth the wait. He beat Jeff Hardy. Then he went through Orton, Kennedy, and Shawn Michaels to earn this chance at facing John Cena for the WWE Championship.
And he strikes with the elbow.
Oh my! Just bursting those capillaries in their chest. It seems he's out to win by any means necessary. And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. Those ominous messages that keep haunting Jericho must be in the back of his mind during this matchup.
Well, he better keep those messages out of his mind if he hopes to beat the WWE Champion, John Cena.
And a heat of impact delivered with that elbow drop. Good, solid wrestling maneuver. This is a historic night that's only becoming more momentous.
Jericho nails the lion saw.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks. Is that? No, only 2.
He put all his weight behind that. What a tackle. What a vicious chop.
What a nasty elbow. And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop.
There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. It's the walls of Jericho.
He's locked on the walls of Jericho.
Do you want to submit?
He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
1, 2.
That was so close to 3, he could taste it.
Leave the referee to me.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
He hits his opponent with the elbow.
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. He catches his opponent with an elbow.
Here's the code breaker.
A count of 2, and the referee's hand was coming down for the 3.
He uses his entire body for an incredible tackle.
And there's the takedown.
1, 2.
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure.
What a sickening thud as these two collide.
That's it.
Use that.
The match
You
is
are out
over.
of here.
Chris Jericho is clearly at a disadvantage in this contest. Shane McMahon showing no respect or consideration for Y2J by putting him in this impromptu match.
And this match isn't just against anyone, it's against a wrestling god. And it's a no disqualification match.
And the self-proclaimed wrestling god, JBL's in a foul mood after losing his Intercontinental Championship less than 24 hours ago against young Cody Rhodes.
Well, let's face it, JR. JBL was pretty banged up after that brutal match against Holly the week before.
It definitely hasn't been a good couple of weeks for either JBL or Y2J.
He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
And he strikes with the elbow.
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. And he hits the neck break.
Oh, look out! Look out! Look out! Uh-oh! It's the walls of Jericho!
Oh my gosh! It's over, JR!
Shane McMahon sure doesn't show...
These are my top suspects. I don't care who I am.
Umaga? Come on! There's no way the Samoan Bulldozer was that masked man!
Umaga wearing a mask is like putting a wig on a bulldozer. No matter how hard we try to disguise it, it's still a bulldozer.
There's nothing like the sound of a hand chopping someone else's chest. Shane O'Mac is really doing a number on Chris Jericho. What kind of mind games is Shane trying to pull here?
If the physical punishment Jericho's put himself through isn't enough, the mental challenges to get himself up for these matches really must be taking a terrible toll. I frankly don't see how facing Umaga gets Chris Jericho any closer to finding out who screwed him at the Royal Rumble.
The only thing facing Umaga gets you closer to is an early retirement.
It's the walls of Jericho.
And that's all she wrote, JR. It's over.
Umaga getting it.
He had no good answer.
Tonight's match will be one of great ramifications. Can Y2J and HBK actually work well enough together after their volatile matches of late?
There may not be as much love lost between Jericho and Michaels, but there is respect between the two.
A begrudging respect that will be put to the test as they face off against Randy Orton and Mr. Kennedy. With the discovery of the mask in Kennedy's bag, one has to wonder if all of Chris Jericho's attention will be focused squarely on Kennedy.
Well, you better watch out for that Snake Orton. Like it or not, HBK too. I mean, we still have no idea who's after Jericho. Uh-oh, it's the walls of Jericho.
It's the walls of Jericho.
Oh my gosh, JR! That's it! The match is over!
What a main...
That mask?
It's easy to see that Shane McMahon's forced this match upon Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy. It's obvious both men know each other so well that this will not only be a physically strenuous, but also mentally challenging. Knowing Chris Jericho like I do, I can tell you this. He must be extremely anxious to find out the identity of that masked assailant. But like the rest of us, he'll just have to wait and focus in on the job in hand.
Y2J finally gets his hands on whoever's behind this. The fireworks are going to fly.
Y2J has slapped on the walls of Jericho. If anything positive came out of this match, it's that Chris Jericho now knows.
There's the pin.
1, 2.
That was like 2 7/8, JR.
A striking elbow staggering the opponent. And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. And the gall, the unmitigated gall of that masked man just standing there, staring into the ring, must make Chris Jericho's blood boil.
Boil? By the look in Jericho's eyes, I'd say he's volcanic. He hits his opponent with the elbow.
And there's the picture-perfect moonsault.
Looks like someone's heading for the high-rent district.
Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow.
We all know what's coming next.
It's the walls of Jericho.
Wow, what a match, JR. If I know one... I think this guy is the masked man, and I'm gonna call him.
What a kick that was. Wham! What a cold break. A vicious stomp. And there's the elbow. Oh, you can see the pain in their eyes from that vicious chop.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt.
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. A stiff shot with the elbow. And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop.
Oh, the elbow connects.
I think this one's almost over, JR. I don't even know how these superstars are still going.
Jericho with the code breaker.
Oh no! That last shot busted him wide open.
Take the night off.
Is that? What on earth is Chris Jericho doing out here?
He must want his revenge on Orton.
I don't know if everyone's gonna be happy about it, but that's the match.
I need a favor.
So I heard, Cena. You don't seem in any kind of shape to defend your championship tonight.
I can barely tie my shoes, to be honest with you. I don't want to point fingers, so I'll just ask. Will you be at ringside for the match?
Maybe I do owe you. I'll be there.
I can't believe Shane McMahon is making John Cena compete tonight after the brutal attack he sustained last week at the hands of Randy Orton. Cena won't be 100% in a month, let alone a week.
Cena's one tough customer. He isn't going to ask for any special consideration. Not that he'd get it from Shane. And he made the most of it with that DDT.
The referee had better get in there and take a look at that. We may need to stop this match. And here he goes, taking advantage of a stunned opponent.
What a despicable kick by Orton.
One, two, three.
And that's the match.
That result sure is.
I know how much...
And we are about to start this six-man over-the-top rope battle royal. This is just another Herculean task that Chris Jericho has to endure.
He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination.
Good grief, King. Look at that. 5 masked men in the ring. This has Randy Orton stink all over.
You got that right. 5 masked men. Jericho doesn't have a chance.
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR.
This seems like an insurmountable challenge for Y2J. Jericho must go through 5 competitors to stay in contention for the WWE Championship.
That's one fewer superstar in this match.
Good Lord, what a slobber knocker we are witnessing. Jericho is on his way to securing his shot, his chance at Randy Orton and the WWE title. The determination of Jericho defies comprehension. Chris is close, so close.
Well, there's one.
The referee has called for the bell. That's it.
I know how much...
And it's so fitting that it should come down to this. Y2J, Chris Jericho against the legend killer, Randy Orton, face to face in a no-holds-barred match for the most prized possession in all of sports entertainment, the WWE Championship.
Man can outrun his destiny, but who's destined to leave champion? Orton or Jericho?
After weeks and weeks of mind games, months and months of treachery, Chris Jericho finally faces off against Randy Orton. These men have been on a collision course, and now they're crashing into each other at full force. And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. Good God, what a match this has been. To call it a classic would be a disservice. Whichever man becomes victorious, they will never be the same physically or mentally. They have left Y2J has slapped on the walls of Jericho.
And there it is. That's the match.